Hello students, today we are going to start our new topic, that is on algebraic expression. Some may say algebraic expression, algebraic expression, whatever it is, it means we are discussing about something about in algebra. Now, before we start today's discussion, let's warm up with some topic discussed in class, our last class, that is class 6. The very first thing in algebra, we know that in whether we are discussing with constant, with variable, with numbers, with alphabets, this type of math is known as your algebra. Now, in algebra we have two terms, constant and variables. Constants and next is your variables. What are constant? If any symbol, whether it's a 1, 0, in maths what we are discussing, all these are known as your symbols. If any symbols in algebra or in mathematics, any symbol having a fixed numerical value, in this case any symbol having fixed numerical values, those symbols are known as your constant. In mathematics, what we are writing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, what numbers we are writing, what digits we are writing, all they are symbol for us. So constant is the algebra symbols having a fixed numerical value. Value never change. For example, distance between sun and earth, it variable because it may change time to time, but this meter present in a kilometer always fixed, means 100 meters are present in 1 kilometer. So this is your constant. Variable, if the value of symbol changed, means symbols having different numerical values, they are known as a variable because they vary. Well, for example, uh, marks scored by you, sometimes it's variable, sometimes it's constant. Some of you receive the constant marks, either 0, 0, 0, 0 or 100 and full marks. But many of you have variable marks. Sometimes you represent 30 out of 100, sometimes you receive 99 out of 100, again sometimes you receive 50 out of 100. So this is the example of variable, means the symbol having different numerical values. Variable numerical values, they are known as the variables in algebra. So for this we have an example of 1, 2, 10. These are examples. For this we have x, y, a, b, p, q, etc. Many variables are there, and the value of these variables depend on the conditions. Sometimes for some condition it may be unique, some condition it start to change, varies. So this is the concept of constant and variables. Next one is your algebraic expression. That is the main topic we are going to discuss this one. Before we start algebraic expression, we must know that what is expression or algebraic expression. They are same, but expression may be of variable, may be of number. But algebraic expression means in that we have variable as well as numbers. A combination of constant and variables connected by basic mathematical operators. Basic mathematical operators are plus, minus, multiply, divide. These four are known as the basic mathematical operators. So, in this case, we can say that constant and variable represented by some basic mathematical operators or connected by what is the perfect what is connected by basic mathematical expressions operators are known as your algebraic expression. I am adding constant and variable constant and variables connected by basic mathematical operators on this type of conditions is known as your algebraic expression. For example, I may say that 7x plus 2a, or we can write 4xy. In this case, we have 4 into x into y, or we can write a upon b, a divided by b. All these are known as your expression, algebraic expression. Then we are going to discuss about terms. Now, in this case, we must be careful about terms. What are terms? Terms are the different parts of expression, connected by only either plus or minus. Always only plus or minus. You must know this one. Only plus or minus, neither multiply nor divide. Only plus or minus. That type of terms, that type of part, that part is known as a terms. For example, in this we have 7x one term, 2a another term, and these two terms are connected by each other with sign plus. 4xy. There are no three terms because they are multiplied. They are single. They have one term. Here, a and b. This is complete one term. Or sometimes we say a minus b. So they are two different terms, a and b. So this is your terms are part of expression connected by only plus or minus, neither multiple nor division nor your bracket, whatever it is, no, only plus or minus. In case of expression, if the part of the expression connected by only plus or minus is known as your term. Now, if term is clear, then there are two types of terms, like terms and unlike terms. In like terms, if variable part is same, exactly same, then we can say they are like terms. So they are known as your like terms. For example, if we are using the part 2a plus 5a plus 6b. So what we observe? We observe only about the variable part. A, and B. There are three terms. In these three terms, we have one common variable part, that is your A, and other is your B. So these two are known as your like terms, and we must add or we are able to add or subtract the like terms in case of algebraic expression. So finally, what we have? We have 2 plus 5, it's a 7. A plus 6b. So this is your final answer. So these are your like terms. Unlike terms, variable parts are not same, they are different. Like example in this case, A and B. These are not like terms, these are unlike terms. Then after that we have some coefficient. We already discussed that in class 6, that what are coefficients? Coefficients are the factors of the given terms. It may be your variable, may be your constant. For example, I am taking the example of this one, 7x plus 2y. I am writing all the examples so that you can easily understand. In this 7x, we can write this 7x 7 into x. So for 7x, 7 and x itself, there are two factors. So each factor is known as coefficient of other factor, first part. So x is coefficient of 7, 7 is coefficient of x. Now there are two types of coefficient, numeric coefficient and variable coefficient. So numeric means having the exactly same perfect numerical value, that is your 7. In this case 7 is your numeric coefficient. But variable part of the factor is known as your variable coefficient or literal coefficient. Variable or literal coefficient, this is your x. It's a literal coefficient. That's these things are from your classes. Now move to the next part. It's algebraic types of algebraic expression. Now we are going to discuss about types of expression. I am writing only types. The first is your monomial. Mono means one. Means if in an expression we have only one term, that expression is known as your monomial. There are some conditions. Conditions may be a single term with whole number exponent. Whole number exponent are called monomial. Whole number exponent. A single term having whole number exponent. What does it mean? It means I am taking two examples. One is your minus 3 x square y, and other is your minus 3 x square upon y. In a monomial term, first we have only one term, and that one term must be whole number exponent. See, in this case it's a minus 3. Sign doesn't matter because in case of term we can add, we can use plus or minus only. So minus, it may be term. Then there are 3 into x square into y. It's a combination of some factors, but it is a one part. These part are not separated by plus or minus, so this one is known as your monomial term. This complete one is known as your monomial term. What about exponent? See the power. In 3, nothing is given. In 3, above any number, power is always fixed. That is your 1. Now x to the power 2. X to the power 2 means what? They are power 2. Y to the power 1. Nothing is given. It means 1. So all the students are in whole number. In whole number means starting from 0 to infinity, not a negative one. In this case, x square y. It means what? When we convert this into exist part by using laws of exponent, we have 3x square y to the power minus 1. In this case, there is no one part which is not in as a whole number, exponent part which is not as a whole number. So this one is not an monomial, or this one is not considered as a term of an expression. This one, because it's a power is minus 1. This is not a monomial. So hope it's understand. Now see the book, what is given in book. It says that a single term expression having a single term with whole number exponent are called monomial. The degree of monomial is the sum of the exponent of the variables. A constant has degree 0. So what is the degree? Once again we start. Degree means sum of the exponent. So for this, degree is your degree equals to sum of the degree of exponent. It's 2, and here we have 1, and always remember the degree must be considered for variable, not for your numbers. So 2 plus 1, the degree is your 2 plus 1 equals to 3. 3 is the degree of this term. For this, negative value is not considered, so that is not the monomial term. So now, if this monomial is clear, we move to the binomial. Otherwise, you must rewind the video and again listen it. In binomial, we all things are same except number of terms. In this binomial terms, there are two terms connected by either plus or minus in expression, that is known as a binomial term. Rest part is same. Rest part means whole number exponent. In your book, it is given a binomial is a sum or difference of two monomial. Sum or difference of two monomial. That's why I said rest part is same. Sum or difference of two monomial. Similarly, in trinomial we have 3. Then we have polynomial. So I am going to discuss directly. I am not going to discuss trinomial, because if you understand monomial, then you are able to understand binomial and trinomial. I am sorry, polynomial. In polynomial, in this case, 2 or more sorry, this is another part thing. In polynomial, it is a monomial or sum of difference of two or more than 2. 2 or more than 2. Means what? Sum or difference. Two or more than 2 monomials. This is your polynomial. Always remember the degree of polynomial is in this case only the degree of the polynomial. Suppose take example. Now example you are able to understand. I am taking example biggest one. It's 2x square y square minus 2xy square plus 5xy. Consider one number also 5. So, how we find the degree of polynomial? We must find the degree of each terms of the given polynomial, then choose the highest degree from the polynomial, and that highest degree is known as the degree of the polynomial. Or in this case, powers of variable only, x square y square, 2 plus 2, degree is your 4. In this case, 2 1 plus 2, degree is your 3. In this case, degree is your 2. What is about this one? What is the degree of 5? We said that we must consider the degree of variable, and if it is constant, the degree is always 0. How it is 0? Because we can express 5 as 5 into 1, and we know that 5 in x to the power 0, something to the power 0 always has value of 1 to discuss in your chapter exponent. So what is degree? Degree is your 0. So its degree is 0, so its degree is also 0. So this one is clear. So what is the degree of this complete term? This complete term degree is 4. Means we take highest degree is 4. Now hope it's clear to you. Always remember, if any term has negative power, in case of polynomial, if any term has negative power, that is not a polynomial. Any term having negative power in a polynomial, that is not the part polynomial. Always remember. Means what? If in place of 5, I use the word 5 upon y, then the complete expression is not a polynomial. It's not a part of polynomial, not a part of algebraic, proper algebraic expression. Now hope you are able to understand the concept. Now, in case of 11th A exercise, some questions are given. Question number 1: which of the following algebraic expressions are polynomial? You are able to write. How can you write? Then you can separate the numerical coefficient and degree of the expression. And for example, I am choosing the word 4a square upon b. What is the numerical coefficient? It's a 4. Numerical coefficient is your 4. What is the degree? Degree of the your expression, here power 2, b is power minus 1. Then so what is the degree? Actually, it is not considered as a type of expression, because in this case, in one of variable we have negative degree, negative power, so it is not come under monomial. So we are not going to discuss degree about it. So similarly, you are able to, I think you are able to try question number 1 to 6. From tomorrow onward, we are going to discuss 7 onward. So try to solve question number 1 to 6 of level A exercise. That's all for today. Thank you.